Nations of the world, Cobra is taking to the skies with our Cobra Rattler ground attack jet HasLab campaign.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have it. The long-anticipated, but yet not too much of a surprise, HasLab for the G.I. Joe Classified series is here. And we have the Rattler, and it looks phenomenal. Already backed it back to day one. I think this thing's going to get backed really, really fast. Comment below how long you think it's going to take to back. I forget what the record is if the HISS tank got backed in a day, but I feel like we're talking like a day here, 24 hours. I think this thing's going to be backed. I know it's going to be fast, whatever it is, but the internet is the internet, and we're already seeing a ton of hate comments. So, you know, I was going to do quite a quick video sort of on just the hate comments receiving, but you know, I said let's actually do something on to put this back into perspective for everyone, even if you're kind of on the fence about it. This is not a small piece. The HasLabs in general are not small. The HISS tank somewhere behind me is not small. It's phenomenal value. If you have one in hand, you already know what I'm talking about, and the tiers really do kind of take it over the edge. But I figured let's talk size. Now, the dimensions for the Rattler, I'm kind of focusing on the beginning, the head of it to the rear of it. Now the width is actually just as wide, if not wider, from wing to wing, but it's right around that 33.5 inches. Like I said, I want to say it's length from front to rear, which is big. But guys, unless you're sitting there with a measuring tape, how big is it really? Well, what if I told you I had a 6-scale M2 Bradley tank downstairs in my room that is massive? And what if I told you that measured from front to rear at 34 inches? Now, yes, that tank is just overall bigger. It's 6-scale. It's much more massive. It's going to have more weight to it. But guys, I want to put this in perspective, how big this fighter jet's going to be. Now, keep in mind, it does have the foldable wings, which I thought was a real smart move. That way, if you're trying to condense its space, you can definitely get it into, I think, a cubby hole somewhere. So I think it'll fit nice in most displays. HasLab, or I should say, Hasbro has been really taking the effort, even with the Star Wars they just released, HasLab that got funded, and trying to make sure that this stuff fits into your collection. Still don't believe me, guys? Well, I have another vehicle to compare this for you guys. I just did an unboxing video on the, well, I was going to say new, but really reissue Hot Toys. If you're not familiar with Hot Toys, one of the biggest names out there for 6-scale figures. But I got the 1989 Batmobile, and this thing is massive. It literally sits on our coffee counter, almost taking up the whole thing. That comes in, just as an FYI, almost from front to rear. Now keep in mind, the rear, there's crazy wings on the back. It's just over 39 inches. So that's right around a 5-inch difference from a 6-scale Batmobile, which is huge, by the way, to this HasLab Rattler. Now, once again, guys, the Rattler, I think Hasbro's done a great job making sure it's compact enough. It doesn't have the girth of these other two vehicles, but I figured if I put that in perspective, maybe for some of the people that are whining and crying a little bit, that maybe on the fence, we'll go ahead and back this. And at the end of the day, well, let's be honest here, it doesn't matter if you don't back it, because this thing's gonna get funded like all the G.I. Joe Classified vehicles have been doing. Well, guys, that's it. I figured I'd do a quick video. Comment below, did you back the Rattler? I really don't know if you didn't back it and why you didn't back it, because I think there's going to be less of you than versus who did back it. And if you did, how many are you getting? I feel like there's going to be many people getting more than one. I already backed it day one. I'm excited. I've been a big fan of the HISS tank that came in. We have the Dragonfly coming in by end of the year. I think Hasbro's been crushing it, guys. Make sure, if you made it this far in the video, that you smash the like button, you comment below, and you subscribe for more great content like this. And don't hesitate to check me out on my Instagram at _JohnnyRetro. I'll see you guys in my next video. Take it easy. Peace.
Lock tears. Well, what are you nitwits waiting for? Go fund my jets